Hi friends! Are you ready for a story? It's a super fun one, maybe a little bit silly, and just a tiny bit scary. It's called The Snake and the Mirror.
Let me ask you something. When you look in the mirror, who do you see? You see, right? Well, in our story today, someone very surprising, also loves looking in the mirror. Can you guess who?
Okay, so our story starts with a doctor. He was a new doctor, and he lived all by himself in a teeny tiny little room. It was his special, cozy place.
So, one night, it was so hot. Super duper hot. You know those nights when it's all warm and sticky and you just can't fall asleep? Well, that's exactly how the doctor felt. He was just tossing and turning in his bed.
And see, this was his little room. He was just starting out, so he didn't have a lot of things. Just a little bed, a desk to do his work. And see that roof with all the tiles? It was small, but it was all his.
So the doctor is sitting in his chair, and suddenly he hears a sound from up above. It went something like bump, and then scurry, scurry, scurry. It was a sound he knew very well.
What do you think was making that funny noise? Could it be a little birdie? Or maybe a big, buzzy bug? What do you think?
You know what? The doctor wasn't worried at all. He just smiled and thought, oh, it's just the rats. Can you believe it? He was so used to them running around up there, he called them his little roommates.
Okay, so he thinks it's just the rats, but then he hears another sound. And this sound, well, it was different. It definitely wasn't the rats this time.
All of a sudden, it wasn't a scurry, scurry sound. No, it was a soft thud right there on the floor, right behind his chair. Something fell. Oh my, what could that be? The doctor turned his head so slowly to see what it was. What do you think he saw? What could have fallen from the roof?
It was a snake. A big, long, wiggly, slithery snake. It fell right from the roof into his room. Wow! Can you even imagine how surprised he was?
And guess what? Before the doctor could even say, oh no, that snake wiggled right up his chair and wrapped itself all around his arm. Oh, the poor doctor. He was so shocked he just sat there. He didn't move a single muscle, just like a statue.
Now this might sound scary, but you know what? This snake was actually a little bit silly. And what happens next? Oh, it's the funniest part. You're gonna love this.
So, the snake's head is right near the doctor's face. So close, but it wasn't looking at the doctor. Nope. It turned its little head and saw something shiny on the table.
And what was that shiny thing? It was the mirror. That's right, the doctor's big mirror. I don't think this snake had ever seen a mirror before.
So what did the snake do? It slowly unwrapped itself from the doctor's arm, and it wiggled right over to the table. It got right up close to the mirror and just stared. It was looking at that other snake in the mirror. What do you think that silly snake was thinking? Maybe it was thinking, ooh, who is that beautiful snake? Wow, I look so good.
So while this silly snake is busy looking at itself, the doctor saw his chance to escape. He thought, okay, now's the time. I have to get out. And he had a plan. Step 1, he stood up very slowly, so carefully. Step 2, he started to tiptoe right out the door. And step 3, as soon as he got outside, he ran. He ran as fast as his legs could go. He just ran, and he didn't even stop to look back. He ran all the way to his friend's house. Finally, he was safe. Phew. And that's our story. But I have one last question for you. Do you think that silly snake is still there in the doctor's room, just looking at itself in the mirror? What do you think?